Hey everybody, Amy here with the answer to this week's trivia question, which was, what color is the Tower of London? Now obviously the Tower of London is like a whole complicated thing. It's not quite that simple of an answer, but there is one color that is clearly associated with it, and that is white. The White Tower. The White Tower is the oldest core central part of the Tower of London, which is kind of a whole complex. And it was basically got started by William the Conqueror, more or less right after he did the conquering in 1066. So it's essentially 1,000 years old, which as Americans is just kind of impossible to comprehend. The Tower of London as a whole is a complex of buildings that has grown up around it, but that foundation was laid, yeah, again, basically 1,000 years ago. And at least 800 years ago, it began being referred to as the White Tower, and it was a sort of fashion at the time to whitewash it just to sort of make it look more imposing and impressive. It was just sort of the center of authority and power in London and eventually throughout England for all of that time. And it has so much history associated with it, I can't even get into it all in a short video like this. And one thing to keep in mind about it too is, when I say these things, a lot of it is from the Victorian era, right? The Victorian era, when England saw how the Industrial Revolution that had kind of started there was transforming everything, got very interested in being wait, there's some real old shit here, let's hold on to it. And so something one of my favorite examples, the Ceremony of the Keys, which has arguably been going on for something 800 years. Every night, more or less the same ceremony has happened, in which the tower is locked up for the night, and has arguably only ever been even delayed once during World War II, when a damn German bomber dropped a bomb during it and some people got knocked over, but they still got up and carried forward with the ceremony. I think that is broadly true, but the fact is that the ancientness of it is only attested in Victorian times, but there's something real there. Do we really know that it has happened every day for 800, 900 years? We don't really know that, but we know that something along those lines has happened. We have that connection to literally 1,000 years ago. And that's something, again, here in America, we just don't have that physical connection almost ever. And so yeah, castles are really cool and fun to think about, and really get us out of our present-day mindset, which is exactly what whoever submitted that topic wanted, and that's why I like to talk about it. Anyway, bye.